Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Bridget's Figgy studio where I share creative deen-inspired art projects. Today we're making a Ramadan Mandala. For this Ramadan Mandala project, you will need paper, pencil, eraser, black line marker, a circular object to trace, a ruler, and some colors. Let's get started. You can always choose something to trace. Here's an old record. You find these at the thrift if you don't have any in the house. But you don't have to go out and buy something. I'm sure that you have something circular in your home, the bottom of a wipes container, trash can. First, we're going to divide this circle into 6 parts to base our mandala on the hexagon. For now, let's get our hexagon shape down on paper. It's kind of like you have 2 triangles in here. So if I put these 2 points would be the first part of my triangle, one side, and then this would be the third. I'm not using the ruler, but feel free to use it if you would like. So here's the first part. The hexagon is made up of 2 triangles. So we're going to go again to the center at the top. And interestingly enough, this is oftentimes seen as a female and a male triangle, because Allah's creation is balanced and He creates us in pairs. So now we have a 6-pointed star, but if we connect these like this now becomes our hexagon shape. And we have lots of shapes here to create this mandala off of. Now that we have the hexagon base down for our Ramadan mandala, we'll divide this shape further to bring out the 3 sections we want to focus on in our design. We're using 3 to represent the 3 stages of the holy month. 1 for mercy, 1 for forgiveness, and 1 for safety from the hellfire. Take a moment to reflect on what these 3 stages of Ramadan mean to you. Feel free to pause the video. What does mercy mean to you? What does forgiveness mean to you? What does safety mean to you? What images and feelings and colors come to mind that you can include in your design and your project? And subhanAllah kind of looks like a little peace symbol, doesn't it? So 1, 2, and 3. For me, mercy, I always think about rain, and I think about how Allah washes away our sins, and He is the pardoner. Al-Ghafur. He has the ability to erase our sins like they never even happened, like poof, they're gone, forgotten. And I love that dua that we say in Ramadan. And I also like to think about how there's a mercy in the creation of the night and the day. So I'm going to draw a little sun back here behind the clouds, because it's always a mercy when that sunshine happens. It's kind of peeking through my windows today onto this video in places. And isn't it a mercy that Allah gave us the moon and the stars? So these things for me remind me of Allah's mercy. This is my other third, Allah's forgiveness. And for this one, I'm going to draw a tree. There's some leaves on these clumps, but I don't have to draw every single leaf. SubhanAllah, how Allah sustains the birds. And then the last one, when I think of safety, I think about being safe in my home, peace and love. And I think about Quran, Salah, prayer carpet. It reminds you of being safe. Now, you can see that I'm kind of repeating something on each side, but it's not perfectly symmetrical. Giving charity. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start with my design. And see, I'm drawing over my other drawing. And this is going to kind of connect everything together. And last one. Gonna add some edging. I'm not really drawing anything difficult per se. It's just a matter of you just keep adding. So as you go with your basic shapes and lines. Okay, so we're gonna go back in now and trace this out with our fine line, and then we'll erase. Okay, so black line is done and we erased, and now it's time for us to color. SubhanAllah, we are created by Allah. He wants us to be creative. You can use whatever you have at home to color this out. Maybe you have crayons or colored pencils, markers, but even paint it if you wanted to. Just testing out a color before I put it on there. You know, colors take on different meanings for people, and generally they have certain meanings within cultures as well. So you decide what it is that you want to use. You thought I was going to do the tree brown, didn't you? Anything you want it to be. Let's go to safety. I love it when you guys share your work with me. You can tag me at Figgy_studio on Instagram. Actually, I feel like we need to do the center first. Let's work on these. What do you think, guys? Orange against these blue raindrops. Orange and blue are complementary colors on the color wheel. So when they're next to each other, they create a lot of energy and vibrancy. I'm so happy you're here. Nice to meet you. Green against this red. You can pop out those little stars. Even if you're not making your own Ramadan Mandala and you end up printing this one off and coloring it, share it with me. You can find a link to my coloring page gallery in the description. Mercy, forgiveness, safety. Just covering up any white spaces. Last one is the house. I got a yellow green. Just the stars left. Okay, guys, guess that's it for this time here at Bridget's Figgy Studio. I'm looking forward to seeing you again. Have a good one. Assalamu alaikum.